is Sharon here this week. How are you? Well, today we're going to do the Christmas tree tag. Yes, we are. Now, Mary Glitzy did the Christmas tree tag the other day. I'm jumping on the bandwagon with her because what we're trying to do is to help CeCe Charles get her numbers up. She's close to 300 right now. But see, I don't like the number 300. I'm not feeling that. 500 maybe we can do, all right? Let's do 5. So this is how I want to work my tag here. For every single person that listens and watches my tag, I'm going to put CeCe's YouTube channel below. I want you to click on it, go over to there, and subscribe to her channel and tell her Sharon sent you, okay? Now, I want every single one of you gals to do this. I'm going to backtrack on you, too, because we want to get her numbers up. CeCe is undoubtedly one of the most precious individuals you'll ever meet. CeCe is a stroke victim, and every single day she strives and strives to get better, and she does. And she has got a heart of pure gold, and she loves all of us YouTubers. And she has her own channel, and it is so much fun. You can see her getting out. You can see how she's striving day to day. She has a love of makeup. Come on, gang. We got to do this for CeCe, okay? So I'm going to do this Christmas tree tag. First, real or fake? Now, we've got to be talking about a tree, obviously, right? No. I have a fake tree. I have tons of trees. But my partial, the one I'm a little more partial to, is my flocked tree. I've got a white, completely flocked on top of white, and then have a green tree with heavy flocking on that. So yeah, I kind of like my fake trees. When my children were little, I always had real trees, but I got so tired of all the pine needles, and who wants to clean up? Well, I don't know anyway, the maid does, but who wants all that hanging around the floor, right? So, fake trees, definitely. Okay, LED color or clear lights. No, my tree is already pre-lit, and it has all clear little lights all over it. Yeah. I don't like the multicolored lights. My daughter does. Just leave it clear, simple, clean. Okay, star or angel? Neither. And let me tell you why. Because when my children were really, really young, you know how bored homemakers get. If their kids, what are they going to do? After you watch Jack LaLanne and you work out all day and you're watching your soap operas, what else is there? You know, when the kids are napping or what have you. We would go out and take all kinds of classes. Macrame classes, quilting classes, crocheting classes, Christmas tree decorating, cake decorating. Well, Christmas tree decorating was one of them. So I totally decorate these trees like you see in a department store, okay? And generally it takes me anywhere from 4 to 6 hours. You climb a ladder, you go through all this nonsense. Too old for that now. So simplify the matter, and now that I know about decorating, I put this frou-frou stuff all at the top. It can be a webbing type poofy bows, you know, with leaves sticking out around it, or twigs, or anything decorative. So yes, it's a little more elaborate. So I don't use the tree top anymore. Now, some of the other trees, if they're in the bathroom or in the den or something, I may put a gold star at the top. Okay, gee, isn't this getting interesting? Tinsel or bows? No tinsel. Bows, perhaps. I use a lot of decorative stuff on the tree. Everything from balls to decorative objects. Everything dipped and glittered and all that. So, yeah. I'd say more bows. Okay, how tall is your tree? The particular one that I have put up for this year, and like I said, I have tons of trees, is a 7.5 footer. Generally, I'll put almost a 10 to 12 footer up. Sometimes 9.5. But I have a 7.5 this year because I am lazy this year. Anyway, I've been sick and didn't feel good, so they're lucky they got that up. Okay, did you add candy canes? The edible ones, no. I do have a style of tree I do in another room for the big tree, and it's got two great big huge, they're almost 2.5 feet long, each candy cane. They're very decorative, and I'll cross them and put them down in the top of the tree, going down in it, you know, and that's when I do my candy, you know, tree. It's kid-like, it looks for kids like anyway. But no, I don't put any edible candy canes on my tree. None. Color coordinate ornaments. Most definitely. Y'all know I have OCD. You know it's going to be fine, okay? Yes, everything is coordinated perfectly. When do you put up the tree? Ordinarily, our tradition here is to put up the tree on the eve of Thanksgiving. We were late this year, obviously, and the tree just got put up this last weekend. So it is up now and decorated. Thank God. How many trees do you have? Usually I go buck wild every year, and I've got trees in bathrooms, trees in rooms, trees in the den and the library, offices, everything. Trees. This year I played it real smart, put up one bloody tree. I'm trying to prime myself for my high-rise thinking, simplify, simplify. And I love it. Okay, ribbons and bows. I have webbing. I have tulle on the tree. I have got, yes, some ribbons, things like that, yes, and bows. Your favorite ornament? I think my favorite ornament would probably be, they're like gold grapes hanging down like this, and they're all satiny gold with big ribbon at the end and gold leaves. I really like that because they're very frou-frou, you know. That looks rich. I like it. Okay, where's the tree in your house? The tree in my house right now is in the dining area because the windows face the street, and I put it in front of the big windows. Is there a train set around it? No. Absolutely not. No. I'm not doing any kid stuff, okay? Now, if my grandchildren are all in their teens, in their 20s now, so I don't have to worry about a train set. Well, one of them, she's 13, but she's a girl. She didn't care about trains. Fake snow or frost? Fake snow or frost? Do I have fake snow? Well, my tree is flocked. It's heavily flocked. And, you know, permanently flocked. And you know what I'm going to do this year? I am getting so tired of decorating a tree every year. You know, I know you guys can identify with me. It's a pain in the butt. So, yeah, got a little fuzz at the end of my mouth. I don't know where that came from. In any case, I have decided I'm going to try to throw a sheet over the whole thing or wrap it in some sort of saran wrap or plastic and shove it into a room around the garage and just pull it back in the next year, fully decorated. Wouldn't that be lovely? Gosh, because I don't know, it seemed like this year it was a chore. Okay, and when do you take your tree down? Always, always, always. I take my tree down the day after Christmas. And everyone asks me all the time, why do you take your tree down so early? Why don't you live it through New Year's? I have this belief, okay, it's my own personal belief, that you don't take anything older that's been done from one year into the next year. I like to move over fresh into the new year. I prosper better that way. I feel better that way. My health is better that way. It's just my own thing. So yeah, I take it down the day after Christmas, pack it all up, and away we go with a brand new show. Well, all right, my ladies, for any of you that have not been tagged for the Christmas tree tag, it's short, it's sweet. There's only, 10 or 12 questions here, and I'm going to put those down below, and I want all of you to definitely do this Christmas tree tag. It's fun, it's simple. But don't you dare forget, girls, to go, scroll down here, click on CeCe's channel, go over to her channel and subscribe and tell her Sharon sent you. It's a must. We've got to get that girl's numbers up. It's imperative, okay? We just can't have her just hanging in the wind, and 300 is not hitting me. I would like to see 200 plus people go over there and subscribe. So let's really kick butt on this. It'd be a great Christmas gift for her. Until our next video, until next week, you know I love you, but I'm going to tell you something. For all of my new subscribers, I cannot begin to thank you enough. You all are so much fun. I am thoroughly enjoying meeting each and every one of you, and you're so totally unique and different. This is what makes it so fun. I love all of you. I want you to have a fantastic weekend. Please be careful. The traffic is horrendous and people are getting hateful out there right now. So close to Christmas. I'll take care of you if you will. Until then, stay sassy, classy, and confident, and I'll see you next week.